Good morning, guys, and welcome back. Thank you for tuning in. AntBo here, and we have a human wildlife project spotting, and we're out here. We're going to conduct a First Amendment audit on this church today on this lovely Sunday morning. Not a cloud in the sky, and see if these people recognize and respect our rights to take video and photos in public. So let's see how this goes. Stay tuned, guys. It is an absolutely gorgeous morning. It's about 75 degrees. Little breeze, not too warm. Perfect San Diego day. Couldn't tell if he was waving or shooing me away. He waved. I threw him a peace sign. Hello.
Nice videos.
Yeah, it's a beautiful day. It is a beautiful day indeed. It's a beach day. Definitely not Pacific Beach though. Wind and Sea, La Jolla. That's where it's at. Got a gentleman coming out here to my right. Hey, how you doing?
Good. Can we help you with something?
No, I'm good.
You guys are just filming the building?
Yeah, I'm filming. Yeah.
Do you mind if I ask you why?
I can't really disclose too much. I was just sent here to get some pictures and video.
What?
Just the whole premises. The church, the people,
People
you know.
driving in?
Yeah.
Is this something we need to be worried about?
No, I don't think so.
Just with...
It's just video.
No, it's video, but, you know, if there's somebody who has some sort of ill intent towards maybe members who might come here.
I don't, I mean, I certainly don't.
Okay.
I don't ask a lot of questions when I'm assigned these jobs, but as far as I know, nothing nefarious.
Okay,
Just
so
taking some video.
You're just hired to do this?
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Do you mind me asking who hired you?
I can't disclose too much. Yeah.
Okay.
It's it sounds to me like it's some kind of investigation. So, like I said, they don't give me too much info, so there's not much info I can give you.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Probably gonna call law enforcement just to let them know that we've got people out here filming. So
Why would you call law enforcement?
Just because that's generally a a bit of a threat.
A threat? Do you
could potentially be?
Are you
a threat.
under the assumption that what I'm doing is illegal?
No, nope, it's not.
So then why would you call law enforcement?
So as long as you stay on, like, don't come onto private property, as long as you're
I'm
being
not
out here and being peaceful, and
but
the problem
I'm not going to
is
go
that-
on there.
But you understand the consequences of doxing and those sort of things, putting some of this stuff out on social media.
What exactly
or
could
the
I dox?
internet in order to let people know? I don't know, if somebody has ill will towards the church and you're letting people know.
Well, I just told you is I certainly don't, and I have no reason to believe
Exactly.
that my employer does either.
Okay, and that's the concern that I have. I don't believe that you have any sort of ill intent.
Yeah. So
Towards-
for all I know, it's some kind of investigation of somebody cheating or something weird going on. I really have no idea.
Right. So my point is that if you've got somebody who feels like they've been wronged by somebody at this church and you're recording it, then could they have some sort of ill intent to use what you're doing in order to target somebody? So, do you understand where I'm coming from?
I hear what you're saying, but I think it's kind of a far reach, to be honest.
It's not. I'm actually law enforcement, and
Oh, are you?
Yeah, and I deal with this sort of stuff all the time. I get these threats every day.
But what is your role in law enforcement?
I'm a special agent with the FBI.
Really?
Yeah.
Do you have some credentials?
I do.
Yeah.
I don't want you to show them on your camera, though. I'll show you them over here, but I don't want you to show them on your camera.
Well, if you're a legit law enforcement, I mean, okay, so you're
'Cause
FBI, that
what
might
I don't
not.
want is
Okay.
if I show it on,
I don't know the regulations with.
Yeah, if I show it on your camera, then people can take that and they can duplicate them. But I'm happy to show them to you over
Duplicate
here
'em?
off your. You see that? Okay.
Okay.
So
So
I deal with this sort of stuff all the time, is my point. So I get a little nervous when I get certain, because we get threats like this all the time that come into my office, where certain people are filming stuff, doesn't seem right, and we got to look into it, we got to check it out, right?
Okay.
Because people have some sort of ill intent, right? So you're filming this, you don't have any ill intent, you're just being paid by somebody, right?
Yeah.
But you don't know the motivations of the person that's filming you. If they have an axe to grind with somebody at the church and they decide, you know what,
I don't think it's that kind of situation.
but you just told me you don't know.
I mean, obviously I have some information. There's not a lot I can share though, but I can assure you there's no ill intent or
But if it's
nefarious activity or something.
it's an investigation, it's into something that somebody believes that somebody has committed some sort of wrong, some
Yeah,
broken law of
I
some
don't know
sort, right?
exactly what it is.
So that
I
may
couldn't tell you that
cause
part.
somebody to want to take some sort of adverse action towards somebody if
I don't
if it
think
gets
I
to
don't
that
think
point,
that's
right?
I don't think that's happening.
So do you understand where we're coming from?
I can understand the concern, but I'm doing everything I can to alleviate your concern and tell you I'm just out here taking some video, and nothing more.
Okay.
So
All right. What's your name?
I'm not going to provide that.
All right.
But I would say I don't think it's necessary to call law enforcement, but you have every right to do that
Sure.
if you feel the need to do so.
Yeah.
I'm not going to run.
Okay.
I'll talk to them if they want to come talk.
Like I said, you're not doing anything illegal. I just think that there is obviously a bit of a concern that maybe this is going to be used for some sort of nefarious purpose.
So let me ask you a question then. Yeah, you just said you don't believe I'm doing anything illegal. If you call law enforcement, what do you think that's going to change? Because they're going to get the same answers I just gave you.
Yeah, all they're going to do is they're just going to come and ask you some questions. They may actually ask you to identify yourself so that in the event...
Which I won't, because
Down
I'm
the
not
road.
breaking any laws.
down the road that something goes wrong, at the very least, they can have some information to go
Yeah,
off.
yeah, they're not going to get my ID.
Okay.
Yeah. Unless they
So-
get it under threat of arrest.
Yeah, sure.
But
sure.
I'm on a public sidewalk not doing anything illegal,
Nope,
so I don't
you're not.
see that that would happen unless
Yeah.
we got a real bad cop.
Yeah, no. I don't think that they would. I think all they would do is just want to get to the bottom of it, make sure that there's not a threat here, right? And that's the main
Sure.
concern is there's a threat. And
Well, I'm telling you there's no threat.
well, you
I'm
also told me
telling you
that
there's no
don't
threat.
know for sure if the person who hired you, what their motivation.
I told you I don't know for sure what the details of the investigation are. But I did tell you I know that there's no threat or nefarious activity going on.
You don't think-
I know that much.
You know that that your employer doesn't have any
Yes.
sort of
Yeah.
ill intent
Yeah.
towards harming anybody or causing
Yes.
any sort of
100%. Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm doing everything I can to alleviate your concern.
And I do appreciate you. I mean, you are obviously following the law. You're staying on the public property. You're not violating any law. So yeah, I mean, we'll make that call into local law enforcement and have them decide whether or not they want to, you know, come over here and talk to you about it.
Okay.
Like I say, I just
That's your right.
Yeah, in my line of work, I see a lot of these types of things where they're just leads that come in that just say, hey, so-and-so was filming, you know, us going to and from a building. And there's always a concern that, you know, that could potentially be used for ill purposes. Right?
Yeah, I can understand the concern, but, you know, once I've alleviated concerns, I would, you know, if it were me, you know, I wouldn't feel the need to call law enforcement. There's no law being broken. But I mean, do what you got to do. Like I said, I'll be here for a little bit. Okay. I'm just filming.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's basically it.
Okay. And that's your friend that's over there with you as well? Okay.
Yeah, we came in the same van. They just dropped us off.
Okay. Who's they?
My employer, or one of my employer's drivers.
Okay. So somebody hired you.
You got one of your members harassing him over there. Can you?
I'll go over and talk to him.
Yeah, I don't know this guy very well. I mean, I've met him once or twice, but I think he's mute. I'm not sure, but I've never heard him say a word.
Oh, so you don't know him very well?
I don't know him very well, no. But I've never heard him talk. So okay. I see him backing up from this guy. You might want to see what's going on, because that is harassment.
I'll go over and check it out and just make sure that there's nothing crazy going on.
We're just peacefully recording.
Yeah, just ask that you keep it peaceful.
Yeah.
You can understand.
I have no ill intent toward anybody here. I'm not even going to talk to anyone.
You can understand
unless they talk to me.
Somebody came to your house and just stood outside and was just recording.
Is this your house?
Your family coming to and from, or maybe your place of business, recording you guys to and from. White people just might get concerned. So I'm just
I would ask. I might ask questions, and if I felt that they alleviated my concerns, I'd leave it at that. I certainly wouldn't call law enforcement if there's no law being broken. Okay. But, you know, like I said, that is your right to do so. So if you feel the need, go for it.
Okay. All right. Well, we will give them a call and see what they decide to do. I'll go down here and check on this guy over here, and just make sure that everything's okay. But
yeah, I do. I don't, like I said, I don't know him very well, but I do know he's very peaceful. Yeah. I've never heard him talk. He doesn't approach anyone, so when I see people approaching him like that, you know, it concerns me a little bit.
Well, you can understand why they're concerned.
Right, but when you're running somebody into the street like that gentleman just was, that's, first of all, that's not safe, and that's also considered
and I'll go talk to him. You can
assault,
just understand why white people are a little maybe high-strung over something like this, just because it seems very threatening. Right.
Okay. Well, like I said, not my intent to threaten or alarm anybody. But
my point is that you don't know what your employer is going to do with it, right? And you said that. You told me that. And that's a good
right. I don't know the details, but I do know that I've done quite a few videos for him, and there's never been anything nefarious, as far as I've heard or seen.
What have they been?
Well, I can't disclose them. I mean, they're always some type of investigation. So.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna go talk to your friend down there, and just ask that you keep it peaceful.
Yeah, of course.
I appreciate the conversation.
Yeah.
Okay. Thanks.
Absolutely. Wow. FBI agent. Did not expect that. He showed me, he slipped his FBI license behind me. He wouldn't let me get it on camera. Crazy. What's that?
We get to walk past?
Oh, yeah, you guys are fine.
What are you guys videoing?
Just working on a video. I just got done explaining it to them.
All right.
Just a video. FBI agent, first person to approach. That is wild. I cannot say I expected that. That's pretty crazy. All right, guys, well, stay tuned. It sounds like they're gonna call law enforcement. Looks like they wrapped up their attempted conversation with human. Walk down here and check on human wildlife. It looks like he is on the phone, so stay tuned for that. Looks like our friendly local law enforcement will be paying us a visit. FBI, still can't get over that. And I tried to alleviate his concerns. I don't know if it came through on the video or not, but he was very shaky in his mannerisms and his voice.
What are you guys doing?
What's that?
What are you guys doing?
Oh, just working on a video.
On a video?
Yeah.
Oh, what, you have a channel?
No, we were just hired to do a video here.
Oh.
Yeah, I already talked to this guy. They're calling law enforcement. I'm not sure why.
Oh,
We're just said, yeah. I tried to tell him we don't have any ill intent or anything, but that's okay. He has the right to call if he feels the need to. We're just working on a video, that's all. Already got her. Still on the phone over there. It's been on the phone for quite a few though, at least 12 minutes, something like that. Probably shouldn't do that while you're driving. Let the FBI agent handle it. Oh, she's flipping around to come back and get another one in. Oh, and then we got this guy over here. Like a beehive of camback. Probably shouldn't. Hi! You probably shouldn't do that while you're driving, though.
Why are you taking videos?
Well, I already talked to the gentleman over here. We're just taking a video.
For what?
I can't really get into too much. It's just a video, though. Nothing to worry about.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
No ill intent. Just taking video. The long-range vertical comeback. My kryptonite. Say it ain't so. Holy shit. And this man with his tie and his beautiful gray locks. Wonderful. Wonderful. And this man still on the phone. Still on the phone. I don't understand. I told him all is well. He does not believe me. I just want to take video. That is all. Why won't people just let me take a video? I don't understand. He turned out to be FBI agent. I don't believe this. He showed me the shit. Fucking crazy. Never before. Oh, can't see anything in that limo tent. Whoa, that driveway right there. Crazy. Oh. You would think he got enough already. But I guess not. That's okay. That's okay, my friend. You are free to take my picture. Looks like that guy just hung up the phone. If that was one continuous phone call, it was at least about 17, 18 minutes. So that's interesting. They're in there watching us somewhere, just don't know where. And being that that guy is an FBI agent, I 100% expect him to follow me when I leave here, or follow us, I should say. So that might be a little hurdle, but we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. And here is our local law enforcement here. 2 units. Oh. Hey, pretty good. How you doing?
Good, good. What are you guys up to?
Just taking some video, man.
Oh, okay. Are you guys working for the church or anything?
No.
You guys just chilling, just taking videos?
Just taking video, yep.
For any reason, or?
Yeah, there's a reason. I told the guy, he identified himself as an FBI agent.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, he showed me his badge and whatever.
Oh,
So
okay.
yeah, I told him, you got no worries here, we're just doing a job, that's all.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, I mean, people are calling, they're just concerned.
Yeah,
And
no,
we're
I
just
understand.
responding to their
I
call.
tried to alleviate his concerns as much as I could.
Yeah.
I tried to tell him, there's no reason to call law enforcement. There's no ill will,
Yeah, I
nothing.
mean, you're allowed to record, you're allowed to do your
Yeah,
thing.
so
It's just some people get concerned with people just filming, you know, so
I get
they
that,
give
yeah.
us a call.
I get that. He approached me within 2 minutes of being here, so I figured he might pass that along to everyone, just like kind of don't worry about it. But he seemed a little nervous about it himself, so
Yeah.
I tried, I get it though.
Yeah. You happen to have ID? You mind if I get your ID?
Do I have to give you my ID?
No.
Yeah, I'd rather not.
Okay. All right. Well, I'll talk to are you guys together?
Yeah, I mean, we don't know each other very well, but yeah, we came together. Yep.
Oh, okay. You wanna talk to
I
him?
honestly, I think he's mute. I don't know. I've never heard him say a word.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
We'll talk to his buddy or try.
Did you say they work together?
We're working on it. We're working on a job together. Yeah, just working on a video. Yeah.
But not for the church.
No.
Okay. All right.
So yeah, I don't know if he'll talk to you, or I've never heard him say anything. What was your name and badge?
My name is Andrew, or Gachalian, that's my last name, and 7057.
Kachalian 7057. Thank
Yes,
you.
sir.
What did they call in as?
Just saying two males, just look suspicious, two males
taking
outside. Yeah.
photos?
Yeah. Of a church, that's it.
Yeah. Oh, he does talk. So yeah, what was your name and badge, sir?
It's Officer Wilson, 1681.
Thank you, sir.
All right, guys. Well,
Yeah, we're not going to be out here all day, obviously. If you want to let them know, we'll probably be out here for a little bit, but not too long. It's getting hot.
It is getting hot. I'm
Yeah.
surprised you're hanging out here.
I know, and I
this
forgot my
guy's in, like,
sunscreen.
this guy's in an outfit where I'm burning up just watching him.
Right.
All right, take care, guys.
All right, appreciate you guys. Stay safe.
What do you think?
All right. STPD, respectful, professional, asked for the ID, didn't demand it, and they're leaving without any more pressing. So good deal, good deal. They'll probably call the RP and let them know we're auditors. They probably know. I'm sure they know. There we go, guys. There we go. That's the drive of honor. They upheld their oath. They did not try to violate our rights. They did not try to demand ID. They did a great job. The bigger guy seemed a little curt, maybe a little annoyed. Maybe he hadn't had his morning coffee yet. I don't know. Maybe he's working overtime. Who knows? Not sure why they're parking again, but let's see. Stay tuned. Let's see what happens. We do have the officers sitting over here. They looked like they were about to leave. They both hopped in their cruisers, turned around, and faced us. And it's been about maybe 10 or 12 minutes since they've been sitting there, so I'm not sure if they're calling the FBI agent and talking to him, or if they are waiting us out, trying to wait us out. I hope it's not the latter because it is getting hot. I guess we'll find out. They're observing us and keeping the church members comfy, nice and comfy. Some guy stopped and asked, what's up with these two taking pictures? I think that's what he said. All right, so we're gonna have to wait out these officers in the heat here. All good, all good.
Why doesn't your friend show his face? I got your face on camera.
I don't know, why don't you ask him? People. Even the cops were giving me a vibe that they were a little bit concerned, which, if that's accurate, would explain why they're still here, unless they're here solely to make everyone feel nice and comfy as they drive out of the parking lot. So yeah, I'm not sure, but very, very strange energy in the air right now, I'll tell you that much. Very strange. Like plants or weeds growing on the roof there. And that one is super tall. What is that, about, say 60, 65 feet? Maybe 70 feet. Oh, there they go. All right, off they go finally. Drew me up a peace sign. They were probably educating the FBI agent on the phone. But I'll tell you, man, sometimes in these videos you can't pick up on how intense the energy is. And this is one of those where from the second that guy came out till right now when the cops left, I mean, all the interactions with the FBI agent and the PD just had a very, very strange, intense kind of vibe. They're usually not like that, but I'm glad to see him drive away. I'm glad they didn't call extra units or try to accuse us of something we're not doing and try to violate our rights. They did uphold their oath, and shout out to them. They left us alone. So any day that our rights are not violated and nobody is hurt or attacked or anything like that is a good day. Very good day. So yeah, we'll stick around 5 or 10 minutes, make sure the people know that we were not run off by law enforcement, and then we'll be out of here. All right, guys, that's gonna wrap it up for this one. That was quite a surprising first. I've never had somebody come out and identify themselves as FBI and actually show me FBI credentials. That was kind of crazy. Did my best to alleviate his concerns, but that's okay. He had every right to call, but yeah, nobody got too crazy. We had a couple of grumpy people whining about masks and stuff. I don't have a mask on. Cops came, talked to him, said whatever they said. Obviously we'll never know because it's California and you can't get body cam footage in California. So if you enjoyed the video and you want to see more, please hit the subscribe if you haven't already. Hit the like and share and comment. And I appreciate you guys watching. Out here with Human Wildlife Project, signing off. Until next time, peace.